Welcome, everybody. This is Show versus Business, and we are coming at you live with the Spider-Noir authentic black and white teaser trailer reaction. Theo, I did not expect Spider-Noir to be popping up on the stream like this. What is going on?
I mean, it's called IP extension, buddy.
Okay.
So you remember Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the original Spider-Verse cartoon or anime that came out not too long ago? Was it officially anime or is it still a cartoon in the United States?
That was just a cartoon.
Gotcha. Okay, so it has to be anime if it's from Japan or another area. Okay, no worries. So anyway, guys, yeah, so he was a character that popped up as one of the Spider-Verse characters, right? Obviously, they had Gwen Stacy. They had Porker. Was it Porker Parker? the pig version, Peter Porker, the Porker Parker, Peter Porker. How many pigs can a Peter Porker pick? How many pigs can a Peter Porker bit? Anyway, so yeah, he showed up, and then who was the other character? I forgot. It was Peni something. She showed up from the anime version of Spider-Verse. So anyway, all these different versions of Spider-Man just came up, and then was it Peter B. Parker, older fat version of Peter Parker. So anyway, Spider-Noir was a character that was voiced by Nicolas Cage in the cartoon. And I guess he was a popular enough character and that Nick Cage had nothing else to do. They said, well, why don't we just make a whole movie about this character? So this is where we're at in the world, man. Something even sparks something of interest. Like, we know we're going to see a movie, TV show, something, because, when you get interest, when you capture people's attention for something, then, you got to figure a way to monetize it. You have to monetize it. Like, I'm surprised we don't have a Battle Beast from, what's it called? Invincible. I know we had a comic book for Battle Beast. I'm surprised we don't have a Battle Beast anime or cartoon for it, because that character is popular, super hot. So I'm surprised.
I assume that's coming. I haven't dug into what they're doing over there, but with one of those, it's one of those things where it keeps rumbling enough where it becomes a thing. And I know we could probably do a whole list of things that people had buzz about, and then suddenly it became a thing. I know a lot of those don't go over well. Like, man, what are y'all doing? We were just kidding. We were just talking noise. And then some of them actually become something, like Spider-Noir. I feel like there's a whole lot of those. All right, we can talk about that.
You were in video games. I know you got a lot of stories about that, like things that just popped off and you said, oh, we just got to double down on that character or that action or that, type of design, I'm sure. So it's amazing to me. And especially now in this world of AI, and maybe we'll talk about it on another section, but I wonder, are we going to find that faster, or is the loop going to be tighter? Or is it going to just be an endless loop of the same thing for if something hits, are we just going to get the same thing for the next 1,000 iterations as opposed to, maybe one or two, because we can move so fast now?
You know what? That's a good question. Let's put that at the end of this. After we see this, I think we may have some more thoughts on that, because we're going to talk about AI a little bit. So how we extend these franchises, or how we grow from what we already have, right? So
absolutely. So here's the link, everybody. We put it in the show notes, and go check it out. All right, Mr. Benja.
All right, you can watch right along with us, because we're gonna announce the time, or we're gonna announce when we hit play, and then you can hit play and follow along with us, and we'll see how this goes. Spider-Noir. I'm curious. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so this is the official trailer reaction for Spider-Noir, the authentic black and white teaser trailer by Prime Video, and we're starting right now.
Tell me why.
You already know how it ends.
You already know?
Okay.
I like the color.
Start from the beginning.
Or lack of color.
Angles.
Ticks.
Breathe in. Yeah.
Thoughts. Impulses.
Crazy.
I manage to suppress them.
Be Raleigh.
Most of the time.
What's going on?
Really? War here.
Wait. What the hell happened to him?
I beat up some guys in a bar. And I got plastered.
He's doing Nick Cage.
Snaps, baby.
No power.
What are you thinking about over there?
Oh my
I have an
god.
existential crisis, if I'm honest.
Struck a nerve, huh?
Why do I like this? The hat stays on.
Oh, what? Okay, Mr. Benja. Okay. Mr. Benja.
My heart.
I know. Heart be still. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that.
Huh.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that we're going to. You can watch it two ways. I didn't know that was going to be a thing. That was surprising. Even though I did very much like the black and white. I mean, and the angles, that whole Hitchcock kind of view, and I like that. That kind of that. I mean, so you're more the artist, so it does seem more artistic to me, and I'm kind of digging that vibe. I thought that was interesting when I first saw it. But there's some kookiness in there because it's Nick Cage. If you don't know, go watch Wicker Man. The bees. Oh no, James, you got to put that in the video. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was digging the vibe. First, I was like, I don't know about this, but then I think that the artistic. That's the first time. One of the first times the artistic version kind of won me over from the business side and made me kind of see the appeal of it, if that makes sense.
Well, we'll jump in right there. Anytime you take an artistic move like this, there's a range, right? Where you have perfectly normal and expected and accepted. So it's accepted and it's expected. Where it's like you go to a burger shop and you're like, "Hey, burger," and they're like, "Cool, burger." And if they're like, "Hey, here's our new seasonal burger. It's bacon on the burger." It's like, okay, I know, I expect that. That's kind of what I expect to get. And then you start pushing it kind of crazy, where it's like, "Hey, we have an olive and avocado burger," and it's like, okay, now we're starting to get weird. Until you get to something that people are like, they're not even going to drive in because they think you're just too weird. So there's this huge range, right? And I think the great connection between show and business is when you can find something that's so intriguing or intriguing enough that it hits on both angles, where it's like, this is new and exciting and interesting, and we're going to get the people in, so that brings the numbers, and it intrigues the creative types who are like, hey, I want to see something new, want to see something different, and I just want to see where the possibilities. And for some reason, I'm sitting here thinking Nick Cage, black and white, Spider-Noir. Why do I want to go back to noir? I didn't even want to go back to noir when Sin City came out, and I like Sin City. I like noir, but for some reason, I just didn't want to see this. And I think my low expectations made it just all worked for me. It all came together. What do you think?
Business is all about setting expectations, man. The more I realize it, once you get attention, then how you set the expectation prepares how you want to position, whatever you have in the market. I'm seeing that more and more. So you get people's attention, and how you show desire, right, or lack of it is like, first, before they even see you, there's there's some expectation you want to set, whether it's a high expectation because they see your brand. Now the brand is high because of recognition. If you already watched Spider-Verse, you kind of know about the character. But to your point, it's like, well, do I really want to see this? So they already know they got your attention. Now, can they show that desire? And because it was a low bar, they said, okay, we just got to hit it just a little bit more. And I think, man, it was masterful marketing standpoint because, it's Nick Cage, so it's a live action, so they know if they could just do something artistic, black and white, because it's noir, that would give enough kind of look at it. And then the surprising thing at the end, where it's like, You don't have to just watch it in black and white. You can go to color too. It's like, what? So it's like, what did Steve Jobs always do? And one last thing, right? And so that was like, leave them with something wanting more. And that intrigued me enough. Now, is it enough to sustain a series? I don't know. I'll watch it, but the trailer did its job.
So, are you able to, when they say watch it in two ways, do you think it's a hot switch or just you're going to have two separate videos to watch?
I don't know.
You know what I mean by the hot switch? Like, while
Well,
you're
check this
watching,
out. You can watch. We just watched the black and white teaser trailer. There's another trailer with the true-hue full color trailer.
yeah.
Teaser that we didn't watch. So it looks like
But
there might be a hot swap. You can watch it two ways.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of watching, can you pause it, go to the options, like you
Oh,
change, just like you change the language? Can you change the? That'd be cool. Because I know DVDs used to do that. And you should be able to do that with some DVD players. You could actually, back when they had the alternate versions, there were some versions that you could switch to like the other version. But that kind of fell out of favor. I guess is too much work and not enough people were using it. But that's something very easy to do in the streaming era and would be quite cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we talked about that. Like, is the streaming era like Netflix? Are they taking advantage of the technology? Yeah, I agree. I mean, they did what's that? Bandersnatch, right? Where there was just like different like choose your own adventure type of stories that you can kind of go down the path of. And that's it. I haven't really seen anything. I think Puss in Boots did something similar to that, but I haven't seen anything similar. So I'm curious to see if this is Prime though. This is not Netflix. So I wonder how much innovation they're going to put into this video platform. So I would like to see more. To your point, but maybe it's business, right? So maybe it's like, no one cares. We did Bandersnatch and it got some engagement, but not enough to move the needle. So why put all that money and energy into it? And that was a Black Mirror episode, guys. So yeah, if you didn't see it, go check it out. Bandersnatch. It was a movie, choose your own adventure type of storytelling where you can choose different versions and paths to go down the story. And man, that came out at least about 4 or 5 years ago, and I haven't seen anything on that level since. So that shows me that maybe there was not enough engagement for Netflix if they haven't invested in it.
Yeah, that may be one of those things where it was more on the show side, where it was just like, hey, here's something. And, show isn't just for creativity's sake. A lot of times you're doing something with the intent of it being R&D, seeing how it works out, seeing what you can push, seeing what you can do. If you play any video game, you're going to find a fair amount of that. There's just R&D built inside the game because they want to see what they can do next, what they can replicate. Especially if you have a studio that's doing multiple projects. It's like in the middle of this big Star Wars movie, there's this little thing in the background. You're like, what the hell was that? Next thing you know, there's an entire movie constructed that way. It's like, oh, okay, they were just kind of testing it out.
Real quick, I saw people put in here in the comment section from that video. They said, okay, who's in here from his rogues gallery. As we all know, Spider-Man has a lot of villains. So someone mentioned this, I would say it's like Batman and him probably have the biggest rogues gallery, right? The number of folks that they fight. So that's that's a testament to the character itself. Now Superman's up there, but not as big as Batman or Spider-Man. Who else? I think Flash has a lot of villains, but no one really. They're all about running. So I don't. It's just no one cares. So it's like
that's one thing I don't like about Flash.
Gorilla Grodd. I'm sorry,
Gorilla Grodd and Captain Cold, the Boomerang.
Well, it's about slowing you down, speeding you up. That's it.
Or confusing you. Yeah,
confusing you. Mirror was it Weathermaster or Mirror or something? I can't remember. Yeah. So anyway, but Spider-Man don't matter. He got Sinister Six. They all coming after him all the time. Batman's got his. Did they ever come together? I don't think so. They had one episode, one show. When Bane took over and they all were kind of going against him, but yeah, they never get ganged up together. Well, he's got Arkham. So if he gets stuck in Arkham, they're all coming after him.
So I like how Batman, anytime the bad guys try to get together, they end up fighting.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember that classic Batman animated? I don't know how I remember this. Batman the animated series. It was called Almost Got Him. You remember that one?
Which one was that?
That was the one where they were all in the bar. talking about the times they almost got Batman. And I don't want to spoil it here, but go watch it. Very, very enlightening and true to nature of what Batman would do in that instance. So anyway, they said his rogues gallery in here was Black Cat, Mr. Negative, Sandman, Silvermane, and I don't know about that one. Multiman. I definitely saw Electro. I saw someone's hands light up. So, but the funniest thing, no one's commenting on here like you did, was, man, he was swinging through the city and his hat never fell off. That was classic.
So, okay, who is this guy with the messed up face? If you like, I don't know if it'll show, but if you jump to 41 seconds, let's see.
Oh, is that? I don't know. Oh, right here. Yeah. Well, it's like 40 seconds. Like 40 seconds. That's Sandman. You don't think that's Sandman?
No, I'm using the comma and period on the keyboard to scrub through. Oh, no, I'm not talking about that guy.
Oh, okay.
Definitely in the 41-second area. But
Okay.
yeah, you need to do a frame by frame jump with
it's too fast for me. I just see the doctor with the mask, and I see a guy in a mirror that's cracked. Yeah, it's okay, but yeah, it's a lot going on in this one. What do you think of the tagline, with no power comes no responsibility? So it's almost like it's tongue in cheek a little bit. You know, they're trying to be funny with it. If you don't know, Spider-Man's classic line, with great power comes great responsibility. They just replace great with no. So, which is in itself a biblical interpretation of the great one, is like, not with great power, but too much is given, much is required, or something around those lines, from Matthew, I think. So anyway, Spider-Man, man, always the gift that keeps on giving, man.
amazing how it can spawn so many spectacular versions.
Well, we don't really have to get into any other things today on this one. Maybe we'll push off on some other things another time around AI stuff. But yeah, yeah, man. That's so my grading for this one. I would say from a business standpoint, it's got to get an A- for me. I think it captured attention, set expectations properly, and to give you a little teaser of like, hey, they're trying to do something different here. So that was enough to kind of spark the interest, to kind of get the awareness going, and then stroke up desire to go check this out. The question I do have, that's why it's A-, is I think this is a TV show. So I'm like, ugh, that's a lot. Maybe a movie, but a TV show, that's a lot of investment. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it might be only like 3 episodes or something like that. So we'll definitely check it out. What about you?
My first inkling, my first feeling was to give this an A+. That was my first feeling. Because I was just so hyped, but you got to step out of the hype zone and just be like, okay, calm down. What is this? So I got to drop it down to an A. I'm going to drop it down to an A. It's not an A+, because it caught me off guard. It did things properly in terms of setting up a teaser. You got your Nick Cage fans, you got your black and white fans, you got your Spider-Man fans. It's catching everybody pretty much. And it's pretty slick in the way they did it, but it isn't hitting like the mainstream as far as the trailer goes. And remember, we're always counting the trailer here, not necessarily how the show is going to be. Show could be excellent, show could be garbage. We don't know. But as far as this trailer
It
goes,
don't matter. People still flame us.
Yes, send
flame us,
send a self-addressed stamped envelope with your flames, and we'll flame you right back. We'll send it back to you. It'll be great. But yeah, this is going to be 8 episodes with about 45 minutes each. So that could be a factor, but seems fun. Get your 8 episode noir adventure. I'm digging it, man. So solid A.
Okay. What? I love it. Wow.
Yeah.
So hey guys, look, this is what we do every week. We talk about shows, we talk about the business side of shows and what that all means. This is just what we do, guys. So if you like what you're hearing, please continue to watch us and follow us on all the different locations. For instance, you can check us out on Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. You can listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can visit us on our website at Show versus Business to learn more. All right, Mr. Benja, have a good one.
Peace.